Going downhill after reaching the heights of the Großglockner was more challenging than the way up. Each turn sharper, each slope steeper. The temperature started dropping quickly as I made my way down. Despite it being summer, I was grateful for my rain jacket and light undergloves. They kept the chill off just enough. Every turn seemed to bring a new twist. The galleries were getting colder and the melted water was flowing across the road, right in the middle of the curves. It was a reminder that mountain roads can change from one moment to the next. I slowed down and moved carefully through it, while trying to keep a steady pace. While navigating this kind of roads, you have to trust your brakes. It's easy to gain speed and lose control of your bike if you are not an experienced rider. But even if I'm still learning, there are a few precautions I can take to minimize those risks. First of all, I try to ride a bit slower than the speed I'm comfortable with, especially when experiencing something new on the road. I wear proper full gear. I probably spent more money on gear than on my bike. You can check plenty of gear reviews on YouTube, but I went to a local shop to try the stuff before I bought it. I wanted to make sure that it suits me well, because I will have to wear it for a long time while touring. Near the bottom, I passed two other riders who were taking a break by the roadside. One raised a hand in greeting, but it wasn't until I reviewed the footage later that I realized one of them had a black F650 GS like mine. I wish I would have stopped for a chat with them, but I was so focused that I lost my chance to take the tour. Sorry, mates. After leaving the Großglockner High Alpine Road, I started to head to my next destination, Bologna, which I knew it was still around 450 kilometers away. But what I didn't realize was that my pace would be much slower than the day before. At one point, it began to drizzle, so I stopped to put my rain jacket before it was too late. But luckily, it was just a false alarm, as the sun started to shine again. At around 200 kilometers from Bologna, I wanted to stop for a break, but I found myself in a series of hairpin bends sandwiched between two cars and with little chance of a hard shoulder. So I had to keep it going. Once I arrived in Italy, I felt relieved. The most intimidating part of my journey south was over. From now on, the curves should be smoother, and in case of any problems, I knew I could at least count on the language and the people I know. Last but not least, some proper espresso. At this point, the idea of returning from the Balkans was still on the table. I wasn't sure if I would go back from Italy again or if I would embark on something bigger.
Te la stai prendendo, te la sputa indietro. La prima volta che ho fatto questa cosa, avevo il terrore di questa cosa e in effetti devo schiacciare lì. Grazie.
Arrivederci.
Sto girando a sinistra per la strada di campagna di casa tua, se sono giusto. Ok? Quindi dai, corriamo, ciao belli.